Hey everyone, so I want to wish everybody a happy holiday season. I know that Christmas is rapidly approaching for me, and I have not even started my shopping yet. So, give me another week, and I will be in full on panic mode. I was editing a handbook the other day, and I was reading about dress code. So, that's what I wanted to talk about today. It was just kind of one of those odd story times that popped into my head as I was going through the book and just making some edits and corrections. So, first of all, dress code's a weird thing. Depending on what industry you're in and, what the expectations are, you might, be required to wear a uniform. You may have no dress code at all. You may be very casual, you may be very formal. There's so many different styles out there. I actually had to look up what smart casual meant because I'd never heard that term before. And I was like, so yeah, learn something new this week. But anyhow, I was reminded of a time I had a young lady working for me. She came to work, great girl, really good at her job. I mean, she was just stellar. I was absolutely thrilled with her performance. But she showed up for work one day, and this was back like in the early 2000s. I want to say like 2005, 6, 7, somewhere in there. In a mesh top. And for those of you who are my age will remember, back in the day, that was something that was really popular in a club. You'd wear like kind of a mesh see-through shirt with just your undergarments underneath, and really that was your outfit for the night. Um, and so this young lady showed up like that, and I pulled her aside very discreetly because I was like, "This is not going to work with our clientele. This is not going to fly with management." So I pulled her aside, and we'll call her Susie for this story's sake. And I was like, Susie, you're so good at your job and everything, but I can't let you wear that once we open. You got to go home and change. And I'm going to need you to punch out, to go home and change. She's like, this is ridiculous. I wear this to the club all the time. I understand that. And I said, I do. I get it. But you can't wear that here. It's just not appropriate for this setting. She was so mad at me. And I was like, I'm not going to write you up. You're not in trouble. I just need you to go change. That's all. I said, if I had something here for you, I would gladly offer it to you. I just don't. And so she was really mad. She left. She went home and changed. And she ended up quitting about 2 weeks later, which made me really sad because she was just so good at her job. But it was just one of those situations where I had to make the correction. So I wonder, what some of your thoughts are on dress code. I've read a lot of different things about it, and one school of thought is that managers and staff, should dress similarly so that it doesn't feel like there's so much of a gap between them. I've worked in places where, the management is very formal, very stiff, very, suit and tie kind of thing. And the staff are much more casual, because of whatever their job is required to do. Like maybe in a nursing home, there's scrubs, or if you're going to a restaurant, you wear jeans, but your managers are all dressed a lot more formally. It creates kind of a gap, and it makes them a lot more unapproachable, is one of the things I've read. I happen to agree with that theory. I've subscribed to that. So, what are your thoughts? So, go ahead and share those in the comments, and we will talk soon.